Hello dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and I am your host here with yet another video. The topic is EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis today. I want to introduce myself. I am a DUSCOPY community member and yeah, I am not an employee of DUSCOPY. So whatever opinions or the trading ideas that we are going to discuss in this video will be of my own. So as the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the euro against the US dollar and British pound against the US dollar. We do it every day other than Saturday and Sunday. And if in this session the time permit, we will also carry out the technical analysis of the major pairs and a few other pairs that we discuss here. In this session, we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading, and we'll try to ignore all the fundamentals, as we know as a technical analyst that every piece of information, whether it is political or fundamental, is already priced into the chart. Okay, so we will try to follow the charts only for the analysis, and in this program we will only be using the candlestick charts, and we will try to find out the major levels or the important key levels for all the pairs that we see, and we'll see how we can use them for trading. Okay, if you're new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel's homepage and then search for the playlist which I name now. One is profitable candlestick patterns and the other one is the profitable chart patterns. You go through those playlists and it will help you in understanding and learning how the candlesticks and the patterns work, and it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this video. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is only to enhance your knowledge or for increasing your strength to understand the markets, and you have to do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. I always say this, so yeah. After this, I want to cover the standard risk disclaimer. You can pause your screen and go through this entirely. All right, I'll not waste much time here and hop on to directly to the charts. Okay, so first thing that you see on your screen right now is the dollar index. Dollar index is a must see for all the traders that are trading in the financial markets, or actually those who are trading in the currency market, I must say. Now here, something interesting has happened in the dollar index which I was not able to make out earlier, but now I am able to make it out very easily. My friends, you see here, after making a high of 103.80 in the month of March 2020, the price was declining until it made a low here at 89.14 around on 5th of January this year. Now after that, the price made a high here at around 93.45 and made a low which is higher than this previous low now, but is comparable to this low. So this low was at around the area of 89.50 and this low was at around the area of around 89.30, 89.14. Okay, so these two lows were comparable, so we can I think safely call this a double bottom pattern here. Now when a double bottom pattern occurs, what happens? First bottom makes a reaction high, and the second bottom, if it breaks the reaction high, it has not broken here, it has broken here, and after breaking that reaction high, okay, if first reaction actually, how we call it, actually till the time this first reaction high is not broken, it is not a double bottom confirmed. So once this is broken here, it is a confirmed double bottom, and after that the price came back to this level to test it as a fresh support. Why it came here to test it as a fresh support? Because this was a high here. When we joined this high, there was a trend line. The price had to go through this trend line to the top side, and now when it has come back to this level, then it is acting as a support. So now my intention here to tell you is that there is a double bottom breakout that has already occurred on this pair. This is dollar index, actually not the pair. So this double bottom breakout means now US dollar is going to go and measure the highs. So what is the target? So measurable target on this one is the height of the pattern, which is almost this much, and from the point of breakout we have to measure this, and actually the high is only the point of breakout. So this is approximate target that we should be looking for. 97.80 level is the possible target of this double bottom breakout. Now the price is headed in the upside, to the upside. Yes, we can see a lot of green candles here, a lot of bullish momentum here. but we have recent highs here. We have recent highs here at around 94.78 levels. We have also marked it on the chart, so this will be acting as a very good resistance on the way. But if we see a close higher than 94.68, sorry, 94.78, I think it yes, 94.78, then I think we should be looking for a buying opportunity in the dollar. So I hope you got it. Actually, already the thing has the things have started already. Like you can see euro dropping against the dollar here today, and actually it has been happening from, I think, since 5th of September, 5th of last month. So already 1 month has passed and the price has been dropping. If you switch to the weekly chart, you will clearly see that the price action is telling us that euro is weak against the dollar, and here something similar, like there it was a double bottom, here it seems like a double top breakout. You see that already the price has gone below it. Now we should be looking only for a selling opportunity. In fact, today the price retraced back to this level of 1665, not 1665, but actually the high today the price that made is 1640 to that level, and then has got rejected, and now I think it is going to 1495, which we have been discussing in this video that we gave you every day. So yes, 1495 is the first support, potential support. I cannot say it will be a good support because it has been a good resistance in the past, so I'm just expecting that it can offer some buying opportunity to some buyers, and they may be looking for a buying opportunity here, but will it hold? Only time will tell. So people may be looking at this as a buying opportunity, but this double top breakdown, it is suggesting me that there are more losses on the way. So we can see even 1.1176 and 1.1046 also. But for today, where are the potential supports and resistances, my friend? And now potential resistance is at 1.1562, which is where the price is trading right now. But if we see a closing below this 1.1562, then it will start acting as a good resistance. But right now, since it is a trading day and a day has not finished yet, so we can still say that 1.1613 is the resistance to the top side, and 1.1495 is the support today. Talking about the GBPUSD, no surprises here. A breakdown from the symmetrical triangle, then retest of that level. Like I said, that's 10 and 20 periods moving average. They tend to act as a good magnet. They tend to pull the price back to them, and then when the trend starts again or trend resumes again, they start going away from each other. And now it seems like the yesterday's low has been broken and the price is trying to close below that low, but it is very near to 1.3572. It is a good support for the price. It has been a good support for the price. We need a clear close below this level for the downtrend to resume, and this low made on the GBPUSD today, and then retracement from that low is because the US dollar has the dollar index met with the resistance of 94.29 today here. So when it came back, pound gave us a little retracement from the day's low. Let us show you this on the 4-hour chart. You see the price dropped, and then because the dollar index was finding some resistance, so it just held it is on hold for some time. I think this can be seen as a consolidation before the next move lower. So we can make it as a short line today, and we will see it how it happens, what happens tomorrow, that something happens or not. Okay, so let us see. But right now, for the resistance point of view, this broken trend line of the symmetrical triangle will still be acting as a good resistance for the price in case it meets this line. And for the support, you can, I think for the support we have to see the horizontal level, and the horizontal levels are actually very much below, almost at 1.3350 levels. So I don't see much support. Let us switch to the daily chart and find some key level if there exists any. So yes, on the way down we have these lows here, these 3 lows here, 1, 2 and 3. These may attract some buyers. I'm not sure about it, but yes, this okay, this has already been met and it has acted as a good support already in the past. So expect this level to hold as a potential support if the price goes to 1.34449 or 1.3450 region for that matter. Let us see to the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar also it has broken below the low of yesterday's candle, and in fact day before yesterday's candle, and today it has been retracing. Right now 0.6917 region or 0.6916 was the support. It has been broken, but the price does not seems to be closing below it. If it closes below it, the next level of 0.6786 will be exposed in this market, although these lows here may attract some buyers. Okay, so this level 0.6808 and 0.6786 will be exposed if we see a daily candle closing below 0.6916 in this market. So higher side we have resistance at 0.7000. Still we were expecting actually price to go to this level before we could see any sell-off, but we have seen sell-off today itself, so it doesn't matter. 0.6916 still is at resistance if the price closes below this today. Okay, talking about the Australian dollar, same, and the price went all the way up and then has retraced back. Australian dollar opened today in the resistance zone and has retraced back to almost to the support zone, and then again is trying to go back to the resistance of 0.7289. So it is rotating between the resistance and support. The support is lying at 0.7221 and the resistance is lying at 0.7289 for this pair. Talking about the USDJPY, still doji on the daily chart, but it has tested the resistance of 111.63, and yes, so 111.63 is still holding as a resistance, and 110.53 is still a support for this one. The trading idea is simple. If it breaks above 112.18, which is a strong resistance in my view, and then retrace back to this resistance as fresh support, to test it as a fresh support, then we can be looking for a buying opportunity here. But right now no trading, because it has already met the resistance and already into the resistance zone, so no selling till the time it does not show us a weak dollar signal, which is not the case because the dollar has broken the double bottom pattern. So expect some buying, huge buying here soon, but till the time the buying does not come, you should not be entering this market, so stay away from this market. Dollar against the Canadian dollar is falling as Canadian dollar is gaining strength because of the high crude prices. 0.2633 is looking like a good resistance. The price has already met this area, and now the price is trading at the support zone of 1.2587 level. Now if the candle closes below this, then the next level that we are going to see is 1.2493. On the higher side we have resistance at 1.2633, and on the lower side we have support at 1.2493 in this market. Talking about the crude oil, after seeing two nice closes like in the green, then yesterday and day before yesterday, today we are looking at a bearish engulfing candle. If it closes below this low of yesterday, which was around 81.16, so if the candle closes anywhere below 81.16, it will be counted as a bearish engulfing, and we can see 79.87 in this market at that time. But right now the resistance is at 86.71 and support is at 79.87 for the crude oil. USDCHF, we are expecting a selling in this market soon, because this is a very strong resistance in my view, because this has been a good channel, or this trend line was holding for good, and now it has been tested for once. The second time it goes from here for a test of this level, I think it will not be able to make a higher high than this one. If it fails to make a higher high than this one, then we can see this pattern breaking down, and in case it breaks down, then the targets to this are huge. So we are expecting the targets of around 0.8468 in this market, and almost 800 pips of profit, but a stop loss will be almost 100 to 50 points. So yes, we are looking for a better opportunity. We want this pair to mature here and then break down. So right now the resistance is this falling trend line, and the support is 0.9274 in this market. EURGBP, like I was talking yesterday also, it is at a very crucial juncture, and it is going towards a multi-month support level. That is 0.8472 is not that one actually. The 0.8277 is that one. but since this has been a good support in the past, so it will attract some bias. We need a closing below 0.8472, then we can see 0.8407 and 0.8277. But right now the price action is very bearish. Euro seems to be very bad as compared to the pound, so yes, that is why it is going down. But if you talk about the immediate support and resistance level, now the 0.8472 is the support for this and 0.8523 is the resistance. Talking about gold, gold also is trying to find some support at 1753 and also on this falling channels resistance line, which is continuously actually acting as a support for the price now, and we can see 1780 levels soon in the gold if this supports keep holding. Although this bullish pin bar here, if there is a follow-up tomorrow, then we can see 1780 level in this market. On the contrary, if we see US dollar appreciating tomorrow, then we can see the lower levels like 1729 and maybe even 1670 also in this market. GBPJPY is moving in huge swings. High of today was 152.15, low was 150.80. It has tested the support of 151.16 and resistance of almost 152.19. Right now the pair is between the two resistances of 151.49 and 151.16 is going to be the support and resistance for this. Talking about CHFJPY, after breakout from this triangle to the downside, it entered the triangle, then broken to the other side, then found some support here. Now it is trying to go higher to test 120.54. I am bullish in this pair. I am bullish in this pair now with the target of 120.54 and maybe 121.16 and maybe even 122.53. Right now 119.96 is the immediate support and 120.54 is the immediate resistance in this pair. Comparing euro against the Australian dollar seems actually not weak, but actually much stronger, and there looks like a head and shoulder breakdown. See, this head and shoulder breakdown is about to happen. If we see a follow-up tomorrow of this bearish pin bar, then we can say safely that 1.5612 may be seen in this market soon, because that is the next level of support that we can witness in the. And also if you see today euros chart against the US dollar, it is all red, but if you see Australian dollars chart against US dollar, it is red, but it is still a bit bullish. Like there are people who are ready to buy, and it has not seen lower lows than yesterday or day before yesterday. But on the contrary, euro is looking much weaker, so that is why euro against the Australian dollar is looking much weak here. All right, I hope it gives you some idea about what to do tomorrow. So 1.5612 is going to be the next target for this pair if we see a close below 1.5902 today. Talking about the euro New Zealand, even New Zealand dollar is doing good, so that's why maybe this is yeah, no, yes, New Zealand dollar is not doing good. Yeah, it is red, so that is why euro New Zealand is bullish. Euro is bullish against the US dollar. I don't think that it is because of something else, but because the euro has found support at 1.6637 region. 1.6693 has not acted as a resistance, and it found the resistance at 1.6774. so the price now is trying to act between these two levels. So I will just remove this level, which is not an important level now. So yes, these are the two supports and resistance. 1.6637 is support and 1.6774 is the resistance. Now if you are looking for an opportunity in this market, I think euro New Zealand is retracing before it has to go down, because on the bigger horizon, if you see, euro is weak as compared to the New Zealand dollar, and maybe it is on its way to 1.6321, but right now it is consolidating in a small channel. In a small channel, and when this channel breaks to the downside, I think that can be an opportunity to go short in this pair. Talking about the silver is between the two resistances and support. 22.86 is the resistance, 22.06 is the support. Nothing much here, bullish pin bar, but into the resistance, so no, not of much importance. We want to see this bullish pin bar at the support, and since it is a downtrend, so if you want to look for a selling opportunity at the test of this falling channel's resistance line, one can be looking for a selling opportunity. Swiss index, yes, like I said, 11,277 is the target. So maybe most of the people are keeping their eyes on these levels. So as these levels are approaching, there are more and more buyers entering this market. So now expect something like this happening here, like something like this. Okay, so you may see that a lot of buyers join the market as soon as 11,277 is tested, and they can even push the markets above 12,572 in this. So right now resistance is 11,859 and support is 11,277 in this market. I'm not talking much because we are only concerned about the support and resistances. We are looking for a buying opportunity in the Swiss index. So you can go open a buying near 11,277, but you should also keep in mind that when you go for a buy, before that you should see a bullish pin bar or maybe a bullish engulfing candle at the support, and the risk to reward ratio should be more than 1:3. Talking about the EURCHF, EURCHF is going to test 1.0695. Day before yesterday it gave a closing below 1.0756, and yesterday there was an inside bar. Today there was a break to the downside. 1.0695 is the next target, and if that is broken on the daily closing basis, then the next target that we are going to see in this market is 1.0668. so here, and if on the contrary, if because of some miracle the price starts rising from here, then we need to see a closing above 1.0756 for next level, that is 1.0840, to continue or to exist on the chart actually. Pound against the Swiss franc is also weak, so you can say Swiss franc is pretty much in a good shape. So CHFJPY buying idea is not bad because we have a lot of support at 119.96 levels, and we have resistance at 120.54. This is a minor resistance, and major resistance is at 121.16 and 122.53. So yeah, we were talking about GBPCHF. GBPCHF is not looking good. It is trying to give us a bearish engulfing candle on the resistance, which will open the way for 1.2550 in case we see a bearish engulfing closing today. And after 1.2550 is broken, 1.2503 will be exposed on this chart. Talking about Bitcoin, in the end, Bitcoin is not boring. Okay, my friends, Bitcoin is not boring. Like yesterday we saw 50,405, a closing above will expose 52,883, and it has broken above that level. And now if we get a close higher than this, then next target is 58,963, and then after 64,848. Not a bad idea. So those who are my friends are following me already know that after we broke lower, we said that this broken resistance may act as a good support, and it has acted as a good support. And now the prices have broken previous highs here, 52,883, and now they are going to test the all-time highs of 64,848 in this market. So all seems good in the Bitcoin. No selling whatsoever, only some few selling on 1st and 2nd of October for small time, and then after now there's a breakout to the upside. So expect 58,963 levels soon in this market. Last, I have added EURCAD. EURCAD I have added because I feel after breakdown through 1.4605, we can see 1.4457 in this market, and it seemed like a good market to go short, and 1.4263 is what I'm expecting, but we need a closing below 1.4457 for that. So first target will be 1.4457 area. If we get enough buyers there, then maybe this market will not continue down, but if there are no enough buyers at 1.4457, then this market can continue down to 1.4263 and maybe even lower. So 1.4263 and 1.4105 is what I'm going to see in this market if we see a closing below 1.4457. So with this, I'm done with the today's video. So I want to wrap up by saying that I hope now you got the idea about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming days and hours. Just keep in mind to please never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. In other words, I mean to say that you should adjust your position size in such a way that if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your entire capital. And if you win, if your plan is successful, you should gain at least 3% of the entire capital that you are risking. Alright, I hope you got the idea. With this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Also, you can join the DUSCAD Forex community, where there are so many things for the Forex traders, tools. The links are there in the description for them. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button.